Oh, hey. I didn't expect to find you in my package. Anyways, today we're rigging out my camera, we're discussing why the shoulder rig matters, and most importantly, why it might be the most cinematic stabilizer. Yes, that's right, I'm saying the most cinematic stabilizer, but before you come at me in the comments, let me just prove my point. Alright, cool. Let's get to it.
So if you're watching this video, you're probably one of two things. Either A, looking to build out your own cinema rig and looking for ideas, or B, confused as to how a shoulder rig can be the most cinematic rig and not, say, a gimbal or a Steadicam. And I promise you, I will have the answers to all of your questions. But let's start by building this out first. And just like that, I've got the two major components of the setup. So let me just slip this in, and I'll show you what that looks like.
Here we go. All right, and just like that, we're ready to record.
Good, you're here. It's about time.
What the hell? Who are you? And where am I?
I'm you, but from another dimension, the cinematic dimension.
Are you joking? I'm in the middle of recording a YouTube video. I don't have time.
No, wait, you can't. We're all in grave danger. You have to stay and fulfill your destiny.
I gotta get back.
No, stop!
I gotta get back.
Stop! You have to stay!
Sorry about that. Not really sure what happened there. Why don't I talk about the components first, and we'll get back to that whole cinematic thing later. Yeah, let's do that. So one of the things that I really like about how all these components work together is that you don't need all of the components for them to work together. So for example, the shoulder rig comes with this Arca Swiss plate, which I'm sure you're very familiar with. So if I were to buy the shoulder rig, it comes with this and I'm ready to use it. However, if I get the half cage, which is very versatile, it has its own built-in Arca Swiss plate right at the bottom. So I don't need the unnecessary bulk of adding the Arca Swiss plate to the half cage because it has one built in, which just facilitates the entire rig build. So first off, the half cage. What I like about this is that it adds additional mounting points to the camera without adding unnecessary bulk. The Sony FX3 already has tons of mounting points, which is great. You can mount the cage onto it nice and secure, and then you can use these threads to mount everything else so that you don't wear down the threads of the camera. So for the half cage, you're looking at around $57. So if the half rig is the head of the operation, the shoulder rig is the backbone to it all. This is the unit with the quick release, which I like so that if I wanted to go run and gun with just the camera body, I can easily remove that quickly. So for the shoulder rig, you're looking at $120. Up next, the top handle. So if you don't have the XLR handle unit for the Sony FX3 or FX30, or if you don't want to use it because it's a little bit bulky, this is an excellent alternative. Because first of all, the grip, it just feels fantastic. And for a shoulder rig, you're going to want a top handle in order to move it around because it does start to get heavy. On top of that, this unit has a record button. So let's say you're in an uncomfortable position, sort of like shooting from below. You don't have to awkwardly find the record button. You can just trigger it from here and stop recording from here, which is super nice. This top handle goes for $80. Up next, the monitor arm. So Neewer calls this a flexible articulating magic arm, and I got the version with dual ball heads and dual screws, which in my opinion works very nicely with the camera cage. Now this is honestly a game changer compared to a magic arm such as this one. This magic arm has a time and place, don't get me wrong, but for mounting a screen onto a camera, this is definitely the superior option because it has these little stops over here so you can tighten it all the way through if you want. It won't allow the monitor to move once you find that perfect position for it. Now the monitor does come with one of these, but I personally don't use it because I like having more control over the position of my monitor. This flexible articulating magic arm goes for $43. Up next, the 5.5-inch Neewer external monitor. Now, full disclosure, the color accuracy and contrast of this monitor is not the best, but if you compare it to other monitors on the market, you're getting pretty good value because it's at a good price, you can load custom LUTs, and you can do custom anamorphic de-squeezing. This 5.5-inch external monitor goes for $190. Up next, we have a V-mount plate and a V-mount battery. So this V-mount adapter, pretty straightforward. You can mount it to your shoulder rig, and then you have USB, DC out, as well as USB-C and D-tap. But what I like about this mini V-mount battery is that it already comes with DC out as well as USB-C in and out. So you can charge this battery from your laptop power supply. I've actually been using this mini V-mount battery as a battery bank because of all the connections that it has. The V-mount adapter and mini V-mount battery goes for $100 and $200 respectively. And last but not least, matte box and filter. So over here I have a 1/8 mist filter and matte box. Aside from their intended uses, I like to throw these on my cameras because clients see this and they tend to think that a bigger camera is a better camera. So, optics matter. The way the matte box works, by the way, it's attached directly to the lens. So you have one of these things that you can unlatch in order to remove the whole matte box off. In order to attach the matte box to the lens, it comes with these screw-on things, different millimeter threads. So this one is 82. I've got, I think, 72 as well, a couple of other ones. And then that allows you to attach this to the lens directly. And for this one, you're looking at $55 for the mini matte box and $115 for the filter. And of course, all the cables. You can find links below for all of the products that I mentioned today. Full disclosure, they are affiliate links, but they come at no extra cost to you, and you would be directly supporting the channel by using those links. So thank you. So this is what the whole rig looks like when it's all mounted and working together. Remote triggering, everything is currently activated. So why don't I go ahead and turn this on now so you can see what I see. All right, here we go. Oh, good, you're here. You gotta promise you're not gonna leave like that again. Otherwise, we're not gonna survive this. Jesus Christ, this again? Can you just tell me what the hell is going on here? And also, what happens to me when I'm not in this world? I really wouldn't read that much into your YouTube video, no offense. It's not really developed to explain those intricacies. More like you're not cut out to explain these intricacies. Shut up. Okay, this is what's going on. Filmmakers everywhere are under attack, and we've been deployed on a secret mission to enter that warehouse and finish this once and for all. Now it's gonna require us to be quick and nimble. Are you ready for that? Ooh, I've got just a thing. 1 second, I'll be right back. All right. Okay, run and gun, we can do this. So this brings me to the last reason why I love this rig, is that by simply unplugging two cables, this one over here and this one over here, I can have a stripped down version of pretty much the exact same rig in a much more run and gun format. And by the way, the monitor still works because it does have a battery right there. And because it's been powered by the V-mount this whole time, it's full. All right, let's go back. What's wrong? We're too late. Look. It's over. We lost, okay? People care more about product reviews than they do about story. It's like the only thing that makes anything cinematic these days is gear. What? No. This is people trying to improve their craft, share their knowledge with the aim of telling better stories. Oh, is that so? Then how come you're a part of this too? Take a look. Look, it doesn't matter what the concept for a video is, so long as the story is there and it has a good conclusion. Now, this video is not over yet. What do you say we conclude it the right way? Together. Okay. I hope you enjoyed this video. Of course, there's no such thing as the most cinematic rig. There's only the right tool for the job. And for this video, I decided to put together a bit of an action sequence so that we could make use of this shoulder rig. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave me a like below, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.